we are talking today about imagine you're having the great day and you are doing the stuffs like you're eating the meal and enjoying the party, anything. But actually your gut recognized there is an emergency and you dash into the bathroom and you feel there is a water is stool and there is a frequently you are going in the bathroom for the stools and whatever it may be your the emergency conditions. What is this? In this condition it may be like the bacteria or the viral infections in the intestine, that is called the it may be the diarrhea. In this condition there is what happens, your digestive system is like the oil machine. This oil machine actually there is a water and electrolytes. There is electrolytes like the sodium, potassium or the carbonates. It actually it leaks through the sweat, stools or any excretory conditions. Due to the excrete, due to the losing of the electrolytes, your body feels the low, and this occurs in a diarrhea. Actually in the diarrhea there is a headache, there is a fever, vomiting and the nausea like the condition, and you feel that there is a dehydration because the water lose through the stools. There is inadequate amount of water. In fact, even if you are drinking the enough water but it may lose through the stools. There are three stages of the diarrhea: acute diarrhea, intestinal and the chronic diarrhea. The acute diarrhea lasts for the 2 weeks. In this condition there is a sugar, and the lactose sugar which is not properly digested, lactose sugar from the milk, yogurt, butter, it goes through the intestine and which is not properly digested. So the lactose sugar goes into the stomach and absorbs the water. It attracts towards the bacteria, virus infections, and there are dangerous situations here due to this the virus and bacterial infections. It may cause the watery stools and it acts like the puffy sponge that it absorbs the water, and there is an inadequate amount of the water into body. Instead of it going to the lactose sugar, and there is an intestine and there is a buffer and there is a bloating situations like that, and you feel very discomfortable. It is same things happen there is a intestinal condition in the diarrhea. It lasts for the 2 to 3 weeks, and chronic conditions it lasts for the long term. In this condition the diarrhea caused through it may be the viral infection or bacterial infection. Rotavirus, there are the rotavirus, and the bacteria, the Crohn's bacteria also there. It transfer to the person to person. It may transfer, there is a watery stools, the diarrhea person and another person sit the same place, so the bacterial virus infection also travel to the same place and which may cause the diarrhea. And the another reason it may cause through the viral infections, that is person to person. And the other thing is it may cause through the contaminated water and contaminated food. Diarrhea also pass through these conditions. One of the thing is, imagine there is a factory, and in the factory there is a VIP worker, important worker, which is the lactase. Lactase actually know how to handle the guest, which is the lactose from the butter and the milk, so the lactase is a host and which handles to the lactose. How actually was the lactase handle the lactose and which break down to the sugars, that means the glucose and galactose. So the lactose break down into glucose and galactose. Who breaks down? Lactase breaks down. Lactase breaks down the lactose. Lactase breaks down the lactose into glucose and galactose, which lactase works in the factory. But if imagine there is no lactase, that lactase goes into the vacation in your intestine. So in the absence of the lactase, there is no breakdown of the lactose, there is an improper breakdown of the lactose, indigestion of the lactose sugar from the butter and milk, which goes into your intestines, and there is a puffy like indigestion. Water maybe absorbs, there is a bacterial viral infection here, and maybe their watery stools may happen. This may happen here. In the fatty diarrhea also the conditions where in your body. It is like the toothpaste that we punch the toothpaste but the paste is not coming the outside. It is the same things happens that the block is something in the pancreas and the gallbladder. They secrete the enzymes to digest the food. Actually the enzymes from the pancreas cannot reach to the intestine. There may the maybe the blockage or maybe the inadequate secretions from the pancreas, so it cannot go through the intestine, and gallbladder secretion also bile cannot the secretes, maybe the secretion proper but not in the proper timing, so it not reach may not reach in the intestine, and the fat may not digest properly. Again the bacterial and the viral chances to there, and fatty diarrhea also cause. So imagine there is a watery park, there is a water, something happens the right, but bacteria and virus attacks in the water park, and the immune system, that is the guard cell, cannot protect it. There is a water retention here and inadequate water retention in the in the body. This cause the diarrhea, and also the happens one times this happens, and watery stools also cause. What we have to clear in the, according to WHO, there are the children's like the 53 months 50 till the 53 months, there is a third, it is reasons to death of the children's. It is many children's deaths to the 4.5 lakh children's death per year due to the diarrhea. Diarrhea, there is a Crohn's, that there is a inadequate malnutrition, so the malnutrition due to there is a chance of the diarrhea. The person who have the lining of the HIV, there may cause the death of the diarrhea. This is cause the chronic disease, but we can take the clear food, clear water, not contaminated water, so we can take care of our preserve the food. And there are also the medications of the diarrhea which treat us, that which treat to persons. This is all about the diarrhea, and thank you.